kanyiwa sibali jonga manzi phansi irofiwile msirayo mayi
Fitty. Yeah, man. We made it. We made it. It is a Friday, the 27th of January, and it is exactly 7:21. Yeah. A happy Friday, everybody. A happy Friday. It's what? It's Carry Your Condoms Friday. That's what it is. That's what it is. Yeah. Otherwise, Binikamala Muzuki Faningazi, and welcome to Platinum Mornings for the Platinum people. Bona, yeah. Today's show is gonna be a little different. It's gonna be a little different in a sense of how we're gonna approach the show is we're gonna start with the top stories, and then we're gonna be expecting a guest on studio. And yeah, the guest is DJ SNM. Bese ke sizobona phambili ukuthi kwenzakalani ngempilo yakhe, ngecareer yakhe, and everything nice. And then we end the final hour with a mix from the same DJ some interviewer. So yeah, man, do stay tuned. It's calling a show singing esibona ukuthi siyaphi yabo. Maragia. Yeah, man, that was Yay by Burna Boy. Yeah, and yona iphume in the year 2018 from an album titled Outside. And one thing about this song, like I feel like it had a resurrection of some sort. You know, the time it came out, very like a continental, we all like enjoyed it and we loved it and stuff, nah. And then like any other type of art, it dies down over time. So as this cut is hamba, the song died down, you know. And then Kanye West released an album called Yay. So now a lot of Kanye fans from across the world, I remember we would type Yay to get the album. So now the algorithm, Google's algorithm, yabahambisa kule ngoma kaBurna Boy titled Yay. And then that's when the resurrection came about, iphinde yabuya, and I think that's how Burna Boy was recognized as an international artist. Marage, the previous song before that, it's titled Nothing But the Beat, and yona iphume in the year 2018, I believe, and it's by DJ Ace. Yeah, so if ever you want that song, mara yeah. So yeah, man, do let me know what's on your mind. It is 7:37. Do let me know what's on your mind, what you're planning on this big weekend. Weekend ngulu le ezayo basho kanjalo. After payday, the next weekend is the biggest one, rabo. Yeah, so do let me know uplanani, what's on your mind. Are you sad? Are you happy and stuff, man? Hit me up via WhatsApp, via SMS, or you can even call me, man, on 062-450-8619. 062-450-8619. Maraga, yeah, heading into the news. So the news this morning is that United States authorities Izolo but charge 5 former police officers with a murder over a fatal beating of umuntu omnyama in Memphis, as the southern city braced for possible civil unrest. And President Joe Biden who urged armed demonstrators to protest peacefully. At least he knows what to protest, or like he's not like don't protest, nah. Like again another time Uguti. What I wanna say is I still can't believe Uguti, this thing is happening again and again and again. And yeah, man, like, are people not aware of what's happening in the world? Like, the police officers of that side, are they not aware with the situation? Can they not read a room? Can they not learn from George Floyd situation here? Because like the people who killed George Floyd were punished and stuff. So do they think more now they could get away, especially in the world where everyone is a media reporter? By this, I mean everyone has a phone, everyone can say their own opinion on whatever big platform, everyone can record. It's not like when like racism was like in the 90s, 80s, 70s, where if you could commit such a crime, it's unheard of, or kunzima in the public. Like, fix your life, bro, fix your life. So Taya Nichols, a 29-year-old, was stopped on the 7th of January for what the Memphis Police Department said was reckless driving. After Bam Kijimisa, police brutalized him to the point of being unrecognized. Lawyer yama family Ben Cramp no Antonio Romanucci athi statement basho kanjalo statement. So amaphoyisa I5 nabo bamnyama baqoshwe after an internal investigation and babathola ukuthi they have deployed excessive use of force and bafilishe ukurendera usizo, like kuthola usizo after bamlimaza. And it's quite disappointing ukuthi abantu abamnyama that did this kuye, because usually the story goes ukuthi it's a white cop who killed a black guy, which means it's the culture in the police department. The culture in the police department should be sussed out. I swear to you, it should. And it should be clean. It doesn't matter black or white. Those police officers should get punished the same way any other person who does any illegal activities in the role of authorities should be punished. So Nichols was taken to hospital in critical condition, and according to Amapoisa was shown on 18th of January. So officials said a police video of the arrest is was 6 emini Central Time Friday. Nichols death at the hands of Amapoisa immediately recalled the May 2020 killing of George Floyd, another black man whose suffocation by a white police officer in Minneapolis was caught on film. So if you got Floyd's death is spread and spark massive waves throughout America and the rest of the world, and sometimes big number riots are violent, leading to scrutiny of race relation and police brutality. So in addition to second degree murder charges, the officers in Memphis are also facing indictment of aggravated assault and aggravated kidnapping. So after everyone sees the video, I don't think they'll have any questions about those charges. Gusho District Attorney Steve Malroy and Uchele CNN. So Memphis is the second largest city in Tennessee and is 65% African American. Family lawyers who watched the clip but they had seen the disgusting way in which he lost his life at the hands of the police. So indaba lamhlanje from Memphis officials that these 5 officers are being held criminally accountable for their deadly and brutal actions gives us hope as we continue to push for justice for Tia, Gusho lawyer. So Biden ati expect outrage gulama video releases and uthe Thursday, which is izolo, uthi it should be a peaceful protest. As Americans grieve, the Department of Justice conducts its investigation and state authorities continue their work. I joined Tia's family in calling for peaceful protest. Gusho President Gu statement. So lawyer ye family we added uguti the beating of Nichols points to the desperate need for change and reform to ensure this violence stops occurring during low threat procedures, like in this case a traffic stop. So all 5 officers charged Nichols' murder have been taken into custody, though attorneys for 2 of them said a client intended to post bail. So Blake Bolin, an attorney for ex-officer Desmond Mills Jr., at ukuthi client yakhe nefamily yakhe were feeling a lot of anxiety and pain, not only for his own situation, but for what this kind of accusation, this kind of incident is doing to our city. Bese ke ilawyer iphinde yathi ukuthi akakayiboni video of le incident leya, and David Rush, director of Tennessee Bureau of Investigation, at a press briefing izolo ukuthi he is sickened by what he saw, and ukuthi we learned through our investigation ukuthi lento eyenzekile like ayemphathi kahle. District Attorney Mulroy ati the victim's family was at a loss. They described an almost perfect son, a cheerful and happy person who enjoyed skateboarding and sunsets over Shelby Farms Park. And yeah, we can name all these victims of police violence. Gushu Derek Johnson, president of the NAACP, a civil rights group. But we can't name a single law you have passed to address it. Wow, that's profound. Yeah, so each situation. So there were a couple of police officers that killed a black man from like Begana 25 and Kamala Kutai Nichols, and bam stopped for reckless driving or something like that. But I know how they stopped him, and then yeah, violence ensued. Bam tried to a point with the familiar casa konum recognizer, and yeah, man. Otherwise, if you have any opinion regarding that, do hit me up on the line. I'm opinion winner atini. And then in Dabazai Zolo, the Public Protector's Office Izolo confirmed ukuthi investigation team review and validated all information ebifunakala ku finalize a preliminary report into Ipalapala farm saga. So in a statement, the office confirmed a revelation by the complainant in the matter, the African Transformation Movement, otherwise also known as the ATM, earlier this week. So a Public Protector's Office the preliminary report remains prohibited for public consumption in accordance with its governing act. The office has been investigating complaints from EATM ukuthi President Cyril Ramaphosa may have breached the constitution and anti-corruption law. This relates to the theft of almost $500,000 from Ifamiaki Limpopo, said to be the proceeds of a game transaction. After the conclusion of the PPSA's quality assurance processes, the preliminary report will be issued to the affected parties to the investigation and will not be made available to the public, said the acting spokesperson for the Public Protector's Office, Ndili Msoki. So the Public Protector's Office, the process has to be followed to ensure a decision athathwa on the investigation ukuthi ilandela umthetho, reasonable and prudently fair. And then they later on say ukuthi once the process post insurance of the preliminary reports has been concluded, including quality assurance, the final report will be published in terms of section 8.1 of the PP, otherwise also known as the Public Protector Act, read in section 182 of the Constitution. Yeah, kunzima for the president yethu. As some time ago, a while ago, I witnessed someone commit like a fraudulent activity. And when mangim witness kanjalo, so you do know this is illegal, right? And stuff like that. And now this person's comeback is, hey man, if the president can commit such a crime, why not me? Now, and I'm like, you have a point, but okay. So yeah, in Ndaba's Pume all of a man who allegedly defrauded Umfazi out of 3.4 million rands in an online dating scam, was joined by 4 co-accused, and he had appeared before the Kimberley Magistrate Court izolo. So amaphoyisa arrested abafazi abayi-3 nendoda eyi-1, namely Lulama Dilimini, Shafwan Fakir, Noncebo Sibisi, no Johnny Michaels eKapa. So alongside Ekumpe, who faces multiple fraud and money laundering charges, the group is accused of being part of a syndicate, a targeter, and defrauds unsuspecting victims of Imaliabu. The accused operated a scam where they would create false online dating profiles and target vulnerable individuals by grooming them, building trust, and later requesting money for ostensible emergencies. Kusho amaphoyisa in a statement. So Emma P was arrested eKapa in the year 2022 after a victim yakhe one ivule a case, and manje he remains in custody, while co-accused who face more than 140 fraud and money laundering charges are expected to make their next court appearance February, in a couple of days time. Yeah, marage, otherwise, this is the first half of a top stories. Do let me know ukuthi wena ucabanga ngilama situation lawa. Bona so tight break ne. Mastati tight break sizokhuluma about how Umpho Phalatse is removed as mayor ye Johannesburg, and then later sizokhuluma ukuthi kwenzakalani emhlabeni. By emhlabeni I mean Earth. Apparently kune asteroid ezoza really close on the Earth's surface, and le confirmed NASA specifically. And then there's also other news ukuthi the Earth's inner core may have started spinning the other way. So yeah, if ufuna ukava ukuthi kwenzakalani, if that's a good thing or bad thing, if it's so bored in a couple of days time or whatever, hit me up. Bese ke soringa ngayo. Yeah, do catch me after Wizkid's song. Yeah, man, otherwise that was a song by the Cool Guys, and it features Ululo_RSA as well as Dlunkulu, and it's titled Nyala, Pume in the year 2022. And before that one we had Urema, a song called Calm Down, and yeah, you only last year as well under the album Raven Roses. Yes, the whole time I've been hearing this Rema song, I didn't think it was Rema. Like, to me it was just another song. Can't pay attention for that, because I just like playing random stuff. But yeah, man, do let me know, Gucci. Oh yeah, if it's your birthday today, man, holla at us on 0624508619 via text or WhatsApp, and I'll call you back in Ulele. Probably, in fact, I wanna rap the birthday song to y'all. I wanna rap it since I used to be a rapper back in my days. And if it's your loved one's birthday, you can do the same. Just hit me up and repela the birthday song on 0624508619. Otherwise, the time is 8:20, and if you're catching us now, my top stories. Sesizongena go entertainment news in the country as well as internationally. So kuna actor yase South Africa bambiza Greg Creek, and he begs a Hollywood award for a role yakhe in a Holocaust film ebayibiza Trust, not Condom, Trust. So the Cape Town born actor who won a Best Supporting Actor of the Year for his stellar performance with a drama that's situated in a drama play that's situated in, around the Holocaust. And the movie at the let me collect my breath. The Cape Town born actor won the Best Supporting Actor of the Year for his stellar performance in the Holocaust drama called Trust at the Indie Short Fest Los Angeles Annual Film Awards. So over our country I-35, we were represented at the festival, which also serves as an official qualifier for the Oscars and the BAFTAs. So uKrieg dedicated the award yakhe to ama survivor Holocaust and family yabo. And then he later on says, it was a tremendous honor working with such a dedicated team. Our fearless director Diane Lanson set the tone from day one, and we could all feel we were making something really powerful and special. Kusho uKrieg in a statement shared with the public. So uKrieg ati kule movie le he plays a Nazi colonel abamnike a task of snuffing out the truth from a young Jewish girl who bravely saves her entire family from execution. And Emily Bader from the Paranormal Activity franchise stars opposite Krieg as the leading lady. So this movie gives me Anne Frank vibes. If you remember the story of Anne Frank, Anne Frank was like hidden from the Germans. I think it was below the, like in a basement or something. She was hidden for a very long time, and all she ever did was live there, and she was documenting her daily life in some sort of a diary. So yeah, man, taking to Instagram page on Wednesday, uKrieg expressed some gratitude for a recognition, and ubhale ukuthi, thank you for all the support. I am grateful to have won the Best Supporting Actor of the Year at the ASF Los Angeles Annual Awards for the film Trust. This award is dedicated to all the survivors of the Holocaust and their families. In addition to our friends and family, a special shout out to the late uncle Dan Porter, who was always by my side when I won an award in Hollywood. This was the last movie I got to do while he was alive. Yeah, man. So Krieg said that also Yanza major moves in 2023, sometime like this year, with 7 big global releases ranging from sci-fi, drama to comedy. Then later, so he says, at this stage in my career, I'm just grateful to have so many diverse opportunities that finally allow me to showcase versatility. It is really a dream come true for me to be working Hollywood actors now. Krieg's latest release this month is a Paramount film called Conder's Nest, where bamcaste alongside a South African colleague abambiza Arnold Vosloo. Yo, zinhlangakhala Vosloo ras. So according to an online bio, Krieg has over 70 international screening acting credits to his name, and is officially South Africa's most internationally credited actor in his category. Yeah, I liked how that was highlighted. You know what? A lot of people would assume he got lucky by chance, like Uvelo Wavuga, and then this and this happened and he got recognized internationally. But Batilan, he has 70 international screening credits, acting credits. And yeah, for you to get where he is, it's all the hard work, man. It's all the hard work. Mara, shout out to Greg, man. Greg. Ingathi ngashaya sound effect, mara it will take a while ukuthi ngithole. Ngifuna ama-bomb, like amavuvuzela and everything. We emphasize ukuthi you're repping the country well, you're making us proud and whatnot. So otherwise, but he has worked alongside Megan Fox, Morgan Freeman, Dylan O'Brien, Billy Zane, Rachter Hoa, James Purefoy, Lindsay Wenger, and Rhys Horn. So he also stayed going Netflix's Black Mirror season 5. I'm a fan of Black Mirror, I should watch it again, season 5. Where he got to work with Miley Cyrus and also plays Dietrich Case in Universal Studios Inside Man 2. Yeah, man, shout out to Krieg, man. Shout out to Krieg. I should play something. Angazi irufi iwile. I think that irufi iwile. Mayiwe. Shout out to the gent, man. Shout out to the gent. Almost said the N word. And yet, yeah. So moving on international news. Remember how I told you Britney Spears deleted her Instagram account. Bese ama friends wakhe panic, and then they called the police. But we worried something might have happened to Britney Spears. Can you go out to her house and check if she's okay? So her followers were like, yeah man, really worried. So here's the continuation of the story, lazy. So apparently benim Kenya, as much as y'all cared for her, ati benim Kenya, like y'all annoyed her, like she's annoyed with her fans right now. So yeah, the 41-year-old pop star caused concern when she changed igama to River Red go Instagram sometime early this week, before I decided to delete the social media app, and lento le yenze Monday. So ama source atlaim ukuthi bekangekho grand, like she was not happy when her online conduct prompted some followers to contact amaphoyisa bamuza nge-welfare check, resulting in officials from the Ventura County Sheriff's Office paying a visit to her in her California mansion. Outlet went to claim ukuthi that while the hitmaker of Baby One More Time understands ukuthi how deeply her fans care for her, how deeply ukuthi bamthanda and stuff like that, and well-being yakhe, and wasn't totally surprised ukuthi izinto escalated to law enforcement involvement. The whole episode was still an inconvenience for her, and an insider pointed ukuthi she has deleted her Instagram several times in recent years. So according to our reporter, officers decided there was no reason to believe she was in danger, but it is unclear if they spoke to the singer directly. So she claimed ukuthi one of her previous removals of the account was an accident, and she also deleted it in June 2022, a week after Ashati actor Usem Asghari, who is now 28, and as well as in March last year. So the singer Otula ingoma abayibiza Toxic regained control of a multi-million-dollar fortune and various aspects of her life when a conservatorship governed by a family was terminated in 2001 after 13 years. Had already prompted ukuthi a concern among fans, with rambling posts talking about changing igama lakhe and an apparent meltdown on a restaurant. So she said, news of me being tipsy in the news, then exploiting my past, is a clever way to make me look like a pardoned woman that can look at and say, oh. Yeah man, so that's the story of Britney Spears, man. Like, she's annoyed with her fans took matters to the law with bam check on her well-being and stuff. So yeah man, do let me know what regarding the situation there. And moving on, Ucosta Teach also later a surprise guest, an international surprise guest on Ricky Rick's Cotton Fest, which is gonna happen in a couple of days time, the 4th of Saturday in Johannesburg, same location. I wish I could be there. As I must buy a ticket, man. I must organize something. So yeah, Costa Teach will play up later umuntu ku Cotton Fest on stage, and ama organizer Cotton Fest made a special announcement on Wednesday, teasing about an international surprise act performing Mzansi's No Costa Teach. The festival is taking place in Newtown, Johannesburg, ngomgqibelo, the 4th of February, with a lineup featuring around about 160 artists, young, old, established, non-established, and on the rise, performing live across 3 stages. And last I was there, I remember like each stage was dedicated to a certain genre. Like there were underground people, there were commercial hip-hop people, there were hip-hop, there was mapiano, there was house, there were kwaito artists. Man, I had a dope time at Timingala. So the festival will include various other lifestyle elements to keep a crowd entertained. In Guzoban Tag Shop, a retail fashion store. Of course, what's Cotton Fest without a retail fashion store? Unconventional sports area, la kuzoba nama skateboard competition, a university cafeteria, so a food court nyana, and a customization station, a half court basketball, and live art installations rather. So in a statement is shared with the public, I'm an organizer, but I'm excited to continue this festival after the death of a co-founder, Cotton Fest, which is namely Ricky Rick, as his legacy was growing. With what started out as a great idea between Ricky Rick and I, many years ago, to a whole culture movement called Cotton Fest. Along his family, we are extremely excited to be building on the legacy and extending the festival to my city, which was always part of our plan, said a co-founder, Elian Ferrier. So yeah, man, that's the chair to be Cotton Fest. Tell me if you're going, tell me if you're not going. I wish I could go, man. I am going. Whether you like it or not, man. I fade. The previous song that we did is a song by Amos titled Mama. And before that, we had a young throwback by Lil Wayne featuring Jay-Z called Mr. Carter. Marage, Anko Iwani, the time is 9:08 and it's the 27th. Anko Iwani, Fandak guest, like I said earlier on, DJ SNM. Fade njaya mumnandi.
Mnandi putwamu wena.
Amazing man.
Mnandi.
Yeah, man, like umhlaba, I feel like our paths cross, because one thing our listeners abangacavanga ukuthi iphume kaseli one and ekhana siringisana maybe angazi maybe decade isindlulana Joe mara khana siringisana mfiki
decades though.
It was meant to be, my guys, it was meant to be.
Yeah,
man, mara ke asizithune lento esizelelana ke.
Sure.
Yeah, man, otherwise
sure. Mnandi wena.
Ngiyabona
ukuthi dala sigcinene mfethu. Asabonani and uhlangana nje ngento eziright yabo. So it shows ukuthi there's productivity nje empilweni zethu. There's progress nje khona ukukhanya yabo.
I feel.
Yeah.
Izinto. So vethu for ama listeners wethu ne, if you are to describe ukuthi uyenzani.
Yeah.
Like what words would you put them in?
No, mina ngu DJ SNM, as you know, uyangithola.
Yeah.
I'm a upcoming producer and DJ. So what I do, I produce amapiano, soulful music, like nice music nje. If nje wena ungeza nje mawuzizwa amandla, ukuthi Joe, I can go to a mic and spill myself out.
So go to the mic. Must go to the mic. You are as well, or you rap?
No. I'm only a producer. And but I have a couple of songs that I did, but I don't normally do mics. So I'm always on the decks on technology, like engineering wise.
I feel.
I'm on there.
So take me back. I take it ukuthi le chain le okuyo. It sparked you usakeleza in your teens, right?
Yeah.
So manje take me back to cause Bokeleza fagel.
Yeah.
How was life a fagel, like 80 fagel?
It was tough, dog. It was racism. Yakhumbula during those days. Amabhuna sasihlupa because this girl abehlala indlela amakhaladi one side, abudaki one side, one side angithola. So it was one of those vibes. So amongst escala I learned a lot of things. Ukuthi escala bayasneak khawatha yabo, like bayasneak letter, like to a point ukuthi abafuna ukuthi sizwane, because that time it was during that apartheid. They still had apartheid to that side around south. So I learned in the ending that just to learn people with batandani and learn different characters of people.
Okay.
So from there I started to took my music like to the next level.
Okay.
Then I started saving to looks cool. Gave my time to that thing. Mama mbekathala khala njalo. Mfethu peace na riding le na ofuna ugeleza khamba. So I got to that point to where I should take this thing serious. And adding ifuna consistency and patience. So if you don't have those things, you can't like do music.
Okay, I feel. So when did the music bug bite you?
I think it's when I was maybe 15.
15.
Yeah, because mina ngikhule ngiyindlela yabo beno anto wami bekathanda ukuphuma indawo ama-function yabo lezi functions bathanda ukuhlala baphuza utshwala and then bafika abantu bazojiva and all that.
Okay.
In Tsonga they call it Mtlango. So I used to go there as a kid, no anto wami. So when I was there ngihlala ngida ngijiva. So music ivele bekuyinto benginqanyo uyangithola. So from there it bite me from there ukuthi okay music into vele enginqanywayo. So I started to learn ukuthi okay let me just learn how to make music instead of listening to it. Let me just do my own music.
Yeah.
So from there.
So do you remember like your first experience like going on to a software, maybe Fruity Loops or something?
Yeah.
Like do you remember what to put me in? I also had the interest in music growing up.
Okay.
And I was the software lenya ifuna kuyenza mara ilento phuma la bese quite recently ngabhelela I documentary ka Kanye and uyamazi Kanye makes you believe like yazi nami ngayenza right angivula le software so wena bungena lo moment ukuthi hey man kunento like kune barrier man
yazi mfethu for me to learn music yangithola there was this other guy called Ustara Costa. Ustara Costa is my friend.
Okay.
So this guy was into like a production. Then I was into CDJs and vinyl. So me and him we decided to exchange knowledge. And I'm knowledge your production. I'm knowledge my CDJ. So from there, that's how I started to. Started to focus on software Fruity Loop. Then from there, I'm fit. We gone. Starting to practice this thing every day, and then I remember it was around 2009.
Yeah,
2009. Fit being fucked up Fruity Loop.
Hey,
it's Fruity Loop 7. I think I remember the old one.
Yo, mina bengenza 2009. Bengikhalarisha yo.
2009 mfethu mina bengincanywa iradi.
Music. Nyakuza.
So abangufela.
Earlier on siringe about how like upbringing yakho escale bekunamabhuno ne racism and stuff.
Sure.
So we reflect on music oyenza currently like
yes.
How so?
Now I ngenza genre ebhaya. I can do different genres by music. Yabo ngashaye ingoma engcanywa belungu like electro I can do amapiano encanya abantu abamnyama and then I can do ingoma zamakula yabo I can do into eningi mfethu software like into zami mfethu I can do these things nje Fruity Loop nje I can do things amazing dog. I can do amazing music.
I feel ngiyakuzwa nje ithi ke sivaye ku music interlude ne so dlala I track bese wena uzongitshela after ukuthi besikhiphani kule situation bo cabangani the time uyenza and stuff angithola.
Okay,
I feel. I feed enjoy yummy. So angitshele dog le number le hit besikhipha into eqale kanjani ufike e-studio kwayenzakalani washisa impepho oqala wayenzani
hayi mina ngoma lena ne ngishaya no lap music kontwana mabizi lap music kontwana encane this guy na inswembu so abona ukuthi intwana le inswembu njengami yabo the same thing that we can do like together yabo like shaya into AY intwana zwakala yimi it's like ngifuna ekuseni ntwana ngicela ukuzwakala so shaya track today ngithi hayi ntwana zwakala yazi mawuzwakala shama hit hayi wavela ntwana makavela hayi ntwana athi hayi mfethu ngicela ungibhayela amabhiya aqala and then make me high or in yabo kancane nje shaya izolo
elevation
motivation hayi ntwana akuna stress zwakala. And then we got chilled, sangena studio, and then we did what we did. Like since into senza program, I was live.
Nyanizwa. And the first time ngizwa ngithi I feel
into senza program since like sizokhipha EP recently. Ibizwa Grand Rising, ngiyangithola.
Okay.
No lab music.
Okay.
On TV like 20 tracks, yabo.
20 tracks.
Yeah, ngoma ezi 20 some guys.
All right.
Streaming.
Nithi khipha nini?
So keep February 25.
I feel I'll keep tabs on that. Otherwise abayifunayo bangayithola va.
All digital platforms.
DJ SNS.
DJ SNM.
Oh, sorry. DJ SNM. I feel. So but cause uzosilalela is mix in a couple of minutes again.
Okay.
Mara before singing ngara bengifuna ukuthi oringe ukuthi like is good society art yakhe idlala AP effect like
genre yami ne iskitsha sibiza i generation skitsha.
Okay.
I private school piano manje like now maybe MJV mawuphuma MJV nebusuku you get this type of music we're trying to do that thing possible ukuthi ingapheli so khona singapheli so manje angithi manje amapiano adlalayo so thina introduce iskitsha.
Okay, I feel. Mawubhekile isigitsha siphuma va like which area?
Sibuye lokushini Soweto. Sure.
Ni sure?
Sure.
Angifuni ukuyiclaima wesabantu basePitori bathi hey.
Hayi bro. Soweto.
I feel. Athi ke drop ama social media handle wakho ukuthi abantu bacava ukuthi bangakuthola va.
Yeah. So mina DJ SNM, you can get me on Facebook. You can say DJ SNM SA. On Instagram it's DJ SNM_SA. Twitter it's @DJ SNM. And ngiyangithola futhi na Spotify na Apple Music. You just search me DJ SNM SA uzothola ingoma zami and I'm live streaming nje manje.
Bese mabafuna ukubooka
khona booking details
under your bio.
Under my bios everywhere on my pages and everything, so you can get my information.
I feel. What's the craziest stuff ila yenzeka kuwe ku gig jo nabanye I think gig life like
yazi the craziest stuff is to like borrow the next DJ uma ufika nje ama DJ phela banama that thing ngiyangithola akuna DJ o straight ngiyangithola umuntu akushiyela ingoma ebhedayo ngiyangithola ebhedayo akushiyela ibhedi ingoma eslow thing nje it's the worst thing ever. You need to work with the song we keep ukuthi ingazwakali abantu ukuthi izoba a mistake or so you need to master that.
Okay, abantu bancane uclaim ukuthi ipiano man iyafana like genre ufila kanjani?
No, you can say ukuthi iyafana ne but ayifani kuya ngebeat ukuthi injani program it's how your style sakho. So nami style sami uyasizwa ukuthi it's different, it's something new and something ezongena yabongithola so I want to make that sound ukuthi ibe possible to a point ukuthi ibe iskitsha ngithola abantu bayicava ukuthi iskitsha esisha it's something new.
All right. Athi si prepare for a mix na mara before siqala bengifuna utshela the platinum people ukuthi off air mina no DJ SNM besiringa ne and like I'm not in my head I'm not going to allow this to pass ngoba sometimes ngiba ne-ego nyana and stuff, like I'm cocky mara ngithi ngiyeke ngathi angiyeki chu. So yeah man, like siyaringa gotta having nice chats. And Hatsi, this is his first radio interview. Like can you imagine, like sindlulane kasi like for so long sipine like full impilo has this funny thing of doing stuff. Yeah man, mara ke Hatsi sishiye kanjalo jo, kunento ofuna ukuyisho kubalaleli before usidJela kancane sifale show.
Ngifuna ukuthi nje abalaleli bami, guys, please support uDJ SNM. He's an upcoming artist. You can stream me everywhere, like YouTube, anywhere nje. Manje ngithola nje, mawufika nje la uGoogle nje, ufika ubhale nje DJ SNM SA, uzomthola DJ SNM, ushaya ipiano, nabantu abakwazi ukuqula, ngicela bangibambe bangithinte nje, bang-DM yabo. So you make something productive yabo. So yeah.
I feel ngiyabonga nje izinto. So yeah man, that was uDJ SNM. And the time is 9:30, so expect a mix. Mara before sivaka mix bengifuna ukunitshela ukuthi senzeni fandak sivaka kwama top stories sathi entertainment news worldwide, and cishe ngani kai history mara yabrikiswa interview, and which was fun yabo. Otherwise if you're still tuning in go this show, I think in VMC is not only a radio station, but it is also a media production house that offers short courses such as film and TV, radio, journalism, DJing, and many more. So if ever you are interested, you can holler at the reception at 010-335-1111, 010-335-1111. Yeah man. In the next 30 minutes nizo expect a branch breeze. I can't wait to kuyimamela. Angifuna ukunisikela mara nizosibonela awe.
I'll show fade.
Otherwise the great.
Guess
what?
This is the Friday I ordered.
Really?
This is the Friday I ordered. Kuno DJ in the studio busy.
Njengoba ni show ifonwelayo. Eyami show sin link up phezu kwe-mix.
Oh,
phezu kwe-mix.
You got buzz, ne?
Yo, this is my Friday. I ordered. It's a beautiful Friday with VMC Planet Radio here with DJ, and also as the Branch Breeze. We have these very interesting news we have about to drop on you.
Okay.
People.
Yeah. Otherwise, they have the show here to they have the show with Malangabe, not the normal Malangabe, but
the luxury one.
Yeah.
Petit Kwende and the Chisa, it's not like he doesn't know stuff.
I feel it.
But siyayiva fight yakho my G, siyayiva fight yakho.
Yena
phezwe kwe beat.
I feel it. Ayike sengicacizile mos ukuthi expecting na.
Yes.
I feel inabile ngazona out nyana so.
Intimidated.
Yeah, man. I feel. Okay, I get isicela abalaleli ukuthi they should keep tune with the Branch Breeze in the next couple of minutes. Otherwise, from Tina E, Platinum Mornings, have a good Friday, carry condoms, and have fun.
What did you just say?
Bye-bye. Sharp.